Did you know that there are countries around the world ready to welcome you, not asking for millions, not forcing you to buy property, not even expecting you to learn a new language? All they want is someone ready for a simpler, safer, and more joyful life. Imagine stepping off a plane and from the very first day being able to begin your residency. A new chapter. A second chance. Close your eyes for a moment and picture it mornings, where the sound of waves or birdsong replaces the rush hour traffic. Afternoons, where fresh markets replace crowded supermarkets, and evenings where conversations with new friends replace the loneliness of bills and stress. These places aren't dreams on a postcard. They are real countries that want you, that need you, and that are opening their doors right now. Today, let's explore 5 countries that truly need Americans to grow and thrive in 2025. Some of them you've heard of, others may surprise you, but each one offers a path to freedom, safety, and a cost of living you can actually enjoy. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next journey, and drop your guess in the comments. Which country do you think will top the list today? Paraguay, peaceful South America. Welcome to Paraguay, a landlocked country in the heart of South America. It may not have beaches, but it has something just as powerful, the mighty Paraná River flowing like a silver ribbon across the land. Here, life follows a slower rhythm. Instead of the rush of traffic, you hear the laughter of children in plazas, the rustle of palm trees, and the quiet hum of neighbors greeting each other by name. The climate is subtropical, meaning warm days, gentle breezes, and nights perfect for sitting outside with a cup of local yerba mate tea. Living here doesn't drain your savings. Imagine renting a clean one-bedroom apartment for just $250 to $400 per month. Picture strolling through local markets where baskets of fresh fruit, vegetables, and bread cost only $40 to $70 a week. A bus ride across town, just 50 cents to $1. Put it all together, and you're looking at a comfortable lifestyle on $900 to $1,200 per month, a fraction of what you'd spend back home in the US. Healthcare is simple and affordable. A general doctor's visit is around $20 to $30, and international health insurance plans start as low as $50 to $90 per month. Many doctors were trained in Europe or Argentina, so you'll find professional care without the overwhelming bills. And when it comes to residency, Paraguay is one of the easiest doors to walk through. With proof of income or a modest bank balance, you can qualify for permanent residency in just 6 to 9 months. After 3 years, you're even eligible to apply for citizenship if you want. No complicated interviews, no endless red tape, just a clear path to a new beginning. Listen to Simon, an expat from Canada who shared his story. I built a home here for $40,000. My monthly costs are around $1,000, and I live better than I ever did back home. Neighbors look after me. I feel safe, and I finally have time to enjoy life. Paraguay may not be the first country that comes to mind when you dream of retirement abroad, but its peace, affordability, and welcoming spirit make it a hidden treasure in South America. So let me ask you, could you imagine sipping yerba mate by the river, living free from financial stress, and starting fresh in a country where life moves at your pace? Albania, the pearl of the Mediterranean. On the shimmering shores of the Ionian Sea lies Albania, one of Europe's most underrated treasures. Here, the turquoise waters of the Albanian Riviera stretch endlessly, kissed by golden sunlight, while the Albanian Alps rise dramatically in the north, cloaked in green forests and mountain trails. It is a land where the Mediterranean's slow rhythm meets the lively heart of the Balkans, creating a lifestyle unlike anywhere else. Daily life feels both vibrant and relaxed. You might begin your morning with coffee in a seaside cafe in Saranda, watching fishing boats return with their morning catch. By afternoon, you could wander through ancient stone towns like Berat, their white houses glowing in the sun. Evenings often end with music drifting through narrow alleys, neighbors gathered to share food, wine, and laughter. And all of this comes at a price that is surprisingly affordable. A one-bedroom apartment near the coast rents for just $300 to $500 per month. Street food, like grilled souvlaki byrek pastries or fresh seafood, costs only $3 to $5. A sit-down meal at a local restaurant is rarely more than $7 to $10. Weekly groceries from open-air markets, brimming with olives, figs, and fresh bread, run about $50 to $80. Add it together, and most expats live comfortably on $1,000 to $300 per month. Healthcare is another plus. Many Albanian doctors trained in Italy or Greece, bringing both skill and compassion. A doctor's visit typically costs $25 to $40, giving peace of mind without heavy bills. Residency is refreshingly simple for Americans. You can stay up to 1 year without a visa. Extend that into a residency permit, and after 5 years, you can even apply for permanent residency. No complicated barriers, just a clear and steady path for those who want to stay long-term. Take it from Anna, a retiree from California. Here in Albania, I spend about $1 for the entire month. Back in Los Angeles, that was my rent for just 1 week. Now I wake up with sea views, eat fresh meals, and finally feel free. Albania is more than a destination, it's a discovery. A country where sapphire seas meet timeless stone towns, where life is slow but full of color, and where your dollars stretch far without sacrificing beauty or culture. So, what about you? Could you see yourself sipping coffee by the Ionian coast, wandering through medieval streets, and living well for a fraction of U.S. costs? Cambodia. The heart of Indochina, in the heart of Southeast Asia, lies Cambodia. A country where ancient history and modern life blend seamlessly. This is the land of Angkor Wat, the world's largest religious monument, where sunrise paints the stone temples gold. The mighty Mekong River winds its way through the countryside, feeding rice fields and fishing villages. In Phnom Penh, the capital tuk-tuks weave through lively streets lined with markets, cafes, and riverside promenades. In contrast, Siem Reap offers a quieter pace where tourists come and go, but the town itself remains calm and welcoming. Life here is simple and affordable. You can rent a comfortable one-bedroom apartment for just $250 to $450 per month. Street food, crispy spring rolls, bowls of noodle soup or stir-fried rice costs only $2 to $4. A nice sit-down meal at a restaurant runs around $5 to $8. Utilities, including electricity and internet, usually add another $70 to $90 per month. All in all, many expats live comfortably in Cambodia for just $800 to $100 a month. Healthcare is accessible and reliable, especially in Phnom Penh, where private clinics are modern and well-equipped. A doctor's consultation costs only $20 to $30, making it easy to stay healthy without breaking your budget. The visa process is another reason retirees and digital nomads choose Cambodia. With an EB visa extension, you can stay long-term and simply renew it each year. It's one of the most flexible systems in Southeast Asia, giving you peace of mind and stability. Take Mark, an expat from Texas, for example. I pay about $900 a month for everything rent, food, utilities, and I still have money left over to travel around Southeast Asia. Thailand, Vietnam, Laos. all within reach. That's the beauty of Cambodia. Life moves gently, but opportunities for adventure are always close. Evenings might be spent at riverside bars with live music or under the stars at a street food market. Locals are warm, respectful, and quick to smile, making it easy to feel like you belong. So, what about you? Can you picture yourself living a simpler life, waking up near the Mekong, enjoying low costs, and being surrounded by kindness every day? Georgia, the intersection of Asia and Europe. Where Europe and Asia meet, you'll find Georgia, a country as old as the mountains that guard it. The capital city, Tbilisi, is a place where history breathes from every corner. Cobblestone streets wind past pastel-colored houses with wooden balconies, and the famous sulfur baths have welcomed travelers for centuries. Beyond the city, the Caucasus Mountains tower like a fortress of stone, while rolling valleys are dotted with vineyards producing what many call the world's oldest wine. Life here is both affordable and deeply cultural. Imagine living in the heart of Tbilisi, renting a cozy apartment for $300 to $500 per month. Weekly groceries full of local cheeses, fresh vegetables, and warm bread cost only $40 to $60. Dining out is a delight. A hearty khachapuri cheese bread or a plate of khinkali dumplings for just $3 to $6. Add it together, and most expats live comfortably here on $900 to $1,200 per month. Healthcare is dependable, especially in Tbilisi's modern hospitals. A doctor's consultation costs just $20 to $30, while international health insurance plans range from $60 to $100 per month. Affordable, professional, and easy to access. Residency is refreshingly simple. U.S. citizens and many others can stay in Georgia for 365 days without a visa. That means you can arrive with nothing more than your passport and enjoy an entire year. For those wanting to stay longer, residency permits are available if you can show income from abroad or other financial stability. It's one of the most flexible entry policies in the region. Michael, an expat from New York, puts it perfectly. Here I have snow-covered mountains in the winter, the Black Sea in the summer, and an expat community that makes me feel at home. I never imagined I could live in such a diverse place for so little. Georgia is more than a country. It's a bridge between two worlds. A place where ancient monasteries sit on cliff tops, where neighbors invite you in to share homemade wine, and where East and West meet in harmony. 5. Ecuador, where the equator is temperate. On the western edge of South America lies Ecuador, a country small in size but vast in beauty. Here, the towering Andes Mountains slice through the landscape's snow-capped peaks rising above fertile valleys. The capital, Quito, sits high in the clouds, its colonial streets framed by dramatic volcanoes. To the west, the Pacific coastline offers golden beaches and fishing villages where life moves at the rhythm of the tides. And far offshore, the legendary Galapagos Islands wait home to unique wildlife found nowhere else on Earth. Living in Ecuador is refreshingly affordable. A comfortable one-bedroom apartment rents for $300 to $500 per month. A hearty local meal, perhaps grilled chicken plantains, and rice costs just $2 to $5. Weekly groceries filled with tropical fruit, fresh bread and vegetables typically run $50 to $70. Transportation is equally kind to your wallet. Bus rides for 30 cents, taxis across town for $2 to $3. Put it together, and most retirees live well here on $900 to $1,200 per month. Healthcare is another highlight. Ecuador's system has earned respect across South America, with many doctors trained in the United States or Europe. A doctor's visit costs only $25 to $40 and care feels personal and accessible, something hard to find back home without breaking the bank. The path to residency is also straightforward. Ecuador's retirement visa is one of the easiest in the region. All you need is proof of at least $1,000 per month in retirement income. After just 2 years, you can apply for permanent residency. No massive investments, no endless bureaucracy, just a clear opportunity to settle down. Linda Oretiri from Florida says it best. I live an entire month in Cuenca for what my electricity bill used to cost in the US. I have a safe home, fresh food every day, and a community that makes me feel alive again. Ecuador is a land of contrasts. Snow in the Andes. One morning, warm waves on the coast by afternoon. It's a country where nature is spectacular, costs are manageable, and the door to long-term living is open wide. So what about you? Could you imagine your new life beginning here, where the equator crosses the earth and possibilities feel endless? 5 countries. 5 doors to a new life. From the quiet rivers of Paraguay to the sapphire waters of Albania, the ancient soul of Cambodia, the east-west bridge of Georgia, and the breathtaking contrasts of Ecuador. Each of them proves one powerful truth: you don't need millions to start over. You don't need to chase luxury. What you need is the courage to choose peace, safety, and joy. Imagine waking up every day not with stress, but with freedom. Imagine your money stretching far enough to give you not just survival, but dignity and comfort. Imagine being part of a community that smiles when they see you, that welcomes you not as a stranger, but as a neighbor. The world is waiting for you, and your next chapter could begin in any one of these places. So tell me, if you could pack your bags tomorrow and begin again, which of these 5 countries would you choose? Don't forget to like, subscribe to discover Globe Places. Top 10 and leave a comment below. Your dream destination might just inspire someone else to take the leap, because sometimes the life you've been searching for is already out there waiting for you.